Hello YouTubers, it's Champion DJK coming at you again with another Hot Wheels new mainline casting review for 2016, and today we got the Turbot. And here is the Turbot. It is 9 of 10 in the Street Beasts segment, 209 of 250 overall. First seen in M cases. There's a little picture there indicating it's got a moving part. Let's see here. A Tech 3 supercharged 3.9 liter engine and 419 horsepower conjured diabolical power for this captured and caged demon bot. Using liquid nitrogen for fuel, the Turbot awaits its captor's command to reveal its devilish possibilities. Well, let's take a look. Alright, so here it is. It's got kind of a nice anodized blue paint to it. It's a metal body, plastic base. The color of the paint is kind of cool, and it's kind of like a matte finish or whatever, or satin finish. And we get tampos on the top, and then it does have a moving part, which is this right here. So there's that. Of course, no place for a driver because it is a robot. So there's that. I bet you it's pretty fast downhill. It's got a lot of weight to it, it feels. So probably fast on the 6-lane raceway. And let's take a quick look with the macro. Why not? Not that there's going to be too much to see up close here, but take a look at those tampos. So there's that. There's that. It does have a little tiny Hot Wheels logo in there. So there that is. Alright, so what is a Turbot and what did they base it on? Well, obviously it's not a real car. It's a fantasy casting. Where I'm guessing they got it from mixing turbo and robot. Turbot. Which actually, though, Turbot is a species of fish, which I found interesting. It's a flat fish that like lays flat, so both of its eyes are right there. So that's kind of goofy. Just thought I'd share that with you for whatever reason. But that's a Turbot. And then they also mentioned it's got a Tech 3 motor in it. And I looked up Tech 3 just for giggles to see if Tech 3 was a real company. And it turns out Tech 3, there is a company called Tech 3 that builds engines for power generation. There's also a Tech 3 that is a motorcycle racing team that competes in the MotoGP. So I don't know if this Tech 3 that they mentioned on the back here is a real reference to something, but who knows. So there's that. And then it also says it runs on liquid nitrogen. So I looked up what's liquid nitrogen do, or how do you run a car off liquid nitrogen. And basically, here's an easy explanation of that. Liquid nitrogen goes through heat exchangers, which turns it into nitrogen gas, basically, and it's burnt, and then you have nitrogen exhaust to the atmosphere. Boom. There's liquid nitrogen. Not a very practical way of propelling a vehicle, so that's why it's not used and probably will never be popular. But there's that little tidbit of information for you. So what are we going to rate this casting on a scale of 1 to 3 stars? 1 being it's not very good, 2 being it's okay, 3 being it's really good, and you know, I'm going to give it 2 stars. I think it's kind of eye-catching for a fantasy model. It does seem like it will have play value. You know, it doesn't look too bad, and it looks like it would be fast on a track, so plus I kind of dig what they did with the paint on it. It's pretty cool. I like that it has a metal body. It does have a moving part, which is kind of useless. Oh yeah, it says lift right there, telling you that you can lift this up. So there's that. So that's a fantasy model. Obviously, I'm not going to display it on my wall or anything, but might be a cool one to play with then. So that's about it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you like the Turbot? Do you hate the Turbot? Could you live without the Turbot? Do you not really care about the Turbot? What do you think about the Turbot? Have a good day.